I'm Real Genetic Demon, and this is Helichopper on the ZX Spectrum. I'm playing this on my Plus 2. First I will chuck a picture of the cover up to you. The one thing I really liked about Firebird games, which were obviously British Telecom actually, who had a computer division or computer game division at the time, which is really weird because you can imagine the power of BT or British Telecom to do it. Anyway, so Firebird. The one thing you got about Firebird games is always on the front cover there it was the screenshot of the actual game, so you kind of knew what you were getting. So when I bought Booty, I had that same sort of cover, and when I bought Mr. Freeze, it was the same thing. So you had that picture from the actual game of the actual computer you were playing, so you knew roughly what it was going to look like. So there wasn't any surprises. So yeah, it was quite a nice feature. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to play. It is incredibly hard. It has 23 screens, and I assume that's a memory limitation because it's a 48K game. You can reconfigure your keys, and it even includes in the instruction manual cheat keys, how to get to the cheat menus, which is really, well, it's quite nice because obviously it's so hard. So anyway, we'll play now. Anyway, alright. Okay, so what we have to do is get these clones to the chopper pads. So there's my chopper. We have to land at the end of there because I tried landing on it to begin with and thought, oh, this is interesting. When we fire, we drop a bomb. Right, okay. Right. There's a way to land. You have to land when... damn ducks. You have to land in it with the white platform above you, I think. I don't think it's below you. I say I think because I've only ever managed to land one clone, and I have been practicing for the last, well, giving it a full 15 minutes worth of practice. So you're in luck. I've done lots of practicing here. Oh God! But you are invincible while you're in them. The only problem is the moment you come out of them, you're no longer invincible. So when you're flashing, you're kind of invincible and protected. But the moment, as I say, you come out. So there we go. It was white. I've got one. The only problem is that if I die now, here's the best bit about this, because you only got 5 clones in. The most important, the thing about this is if I die at this point, there's another one in. Problem is, how do I get out now? Look, watch, boom, dead. You don't get to stay invincible for a few seconds when you come out of there, which is really, really, really difficult. But when you die, you have to start all over again. I found this incredibly difficult. But as I say, you knew what you were getting. I mean, I assume that the different levels there were different... Oh! How did I get to screen 2? Oh, maybe I just landed enough men over the time. Ah, right. There was 2 of them. There's a number down the bottom there. Maybe it's letting me... There. Ah, yes it is. Look, it's counting down the men. Oh, it says 5 clones, but it's a liar. It is a liar. Right, okay. Oh, gosh. So, it still says 1. Ah, so I didn't realise that. It's counting down. Well, that's the first time I've completed a level, so I'm dead chuffed. So that's the second screen. Yeah, 23 screens, though. I assume that the limitations are really... Yeah, there we go. Next screen. 3 men to get this time round. So there's a bit of a liar, the amount of clones it was talking about. Wow, game over. Gosh, that was tough. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's got arcadey elements of it. It could do with making you invincible for a little bit longer than just where you are on that first part. That kind of makes it a bit tough. So there's one clone landed. But it's got arcadey feels because all you're doing is the same thing over and over again. So it's kind of a repetitive arcade feel. I noticed, however, when we landed one of these, oh damn, that thing fires rocks at you. Not very good. This will be easy. Screen 1. Not really. It's not a lot in the way of sound effects, I'm afraid. Just sort of like a death noise when you die, and then that's about it, really. It's nothing more to it than that. Right, I only need 1 more to get to the next screen. Gosh, I can't believe it took me so long to get to the second screen. Oh, duckies. Oh, dead. Right, let's get this. Let's see if we can get this one landed. Let's get this one in here. Just 1 more man to go, and we've got the next level. Well, at least it did that. I think the thing that caught me out there earlier was the fact that they didn't stay in position. They should stay in position, shouldn't they? You should still see the little men, little clones there. I don't know why you're rescuing clones. I think it's the swamps. It's called the swamps. That's where you're at. And it talks about the clones. I mean, this obviously was a hard level because it's only got 2 men to collect. Okay, here we go. Yeah, swamp talks about swamps and the clones. So we live in this. This is the swamps, obviously, and the clones need to be rescued from the swamps. There we go. Rectangles. Look around. Oh gosh, that one falling down the middle there's a bit unfair, isn't it? Is it going to do that again? Yeah, it is. Ugh. Well, this is going to be tough. This is going to take some manoeuvring, except I've just crashed the back of me himself into that one. That's actually quite tough. That's really tough, that one. That's really hard to do. No wonder it's the 23 screens is the limit to the game. We'll have one more go. Yeah, one more go. Just one more go. Let's go for it. I'll give it another try, see if we can get a bit further than the 4th screen. I think we got to 3rd or 4th screen? 3rd screen, maybe. So we've seen a small percentage of the game. Need to shoot that one. That one's got a duck in it. The ones that flash seem to have ducks in it. I noticed that earlier. So there's one in. I'm getting better. Oh, throwing your rocks at me. Now, don't do that. I'll wait here. He's going to shoot at me in a second. Look at that. Oh, no, I didn't land it. I just... I must have needed to press fire. I didn't do it. Right, come on then, little man. Get on board. Yeah, properly arcadey though. I mean, you can't. Its roots are undeniable. Do you know the thing is that also you could go with is it Game and Watch, which is the other thing that they go with, which is the little sort of handheld LCD games that you used to get. It's got that kind of feel to it as well. You could almost see it sort of moving up and down, left and right. You know, picking up a guy at the bottom, then making a dash across the level to avoiding rocks or something similar. So you could see that. I could see that as a Game and Watch. This is a Game and Watch game, or a watching game and Watch. Oh, I can't remember. Can't remember the exact name. Sorry. Correct me, please, in my comments. I always need correcting. There we go. Yeah, got it. Ooh, that was close. Right, okay. Here we go. I just need to get this last one in. There we go. Did it. Wow. I'm actually doing quite well now. I've got 3 lives. Oh, that horrible guy there. Right, that's going to go. Where are you going to respawn? Right where it was. So they respawn on the same points. There's a guy bouncing up and down with a sort of Jet Set Willy vibe going on, or Manic Miner look. God, that's horrible. He's firing rocks at me at the same time. Okay, okay. How do we get past this one? He's got a pattern. Alright. Oh god, wow. That is so tough. Screen 3 is really hard. Screen 3 is really hard. Because you have to work your way through that sort of maze that's going on there. Avoid the guy at the bottom who's shooting at you. There's like a gap there. You could probably squeeze one through, but you kind of... Yeah, you could probably... I can't shoot him because the blocks reappear too fast. And I couldn't quite get far enough forward to actually shoot at him. Right. I need to go past that guy there. Game over. Oh well, never mind. Yeah, can't spell. Right the way down. Can't go up and down. There we go. Get my name in. Oh gosh. Too fast. And then too slow. There we go. Oh, close. At some point, I will spell my name correctly. I will top the table with a badly spelt name. Demon. Demon now, not demon. Anyway, yeah. Helichopper. Helichopper. Yeah, it's alright. It's not a bad game. It's very hard. Level 3 is just an absolute bugger, isn't it? I mean, really, let's be honest. It's a real tough one. Anyway, I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye-bye now.